Welcome back everybody to Might and Magic. I'm having big issues finding PvP matches, and I browsed the forum and it appears that the wait time can be up to 1 hour, and that's just not doable for me. It will take me 4 or 5 hours just to record one episode if I would wait for that. So I think we're stuck with duel for now, and the reason for it, for the wait time, is that the player base isn't that big. I don't know how many is playing the game at any given time, but it's not a lot, and that's a bit sad. But it's early access game and people are too afraid to buy into it, and I completely understand that. It's only for the very interested ones should put down money on a game that's not fully developed, and there is never a guarantee that this game will be released. So, and it can be in early access for a couple of years. Happen with other games, so I think that's the main reason. As you can see, the daily quests are PvP duels, which I can't do. I'm just not finding any PvP matches. But we could do some duels with Nur. I kind of like her. Got some new spells for her. I got this one, which decreases the air resistance on the target by 35% for 12 seconds. I've used it, and I guess it's fine. It will increase my damage done to the target. And of course, if there's an air elemental minion or whatever, its damage will be increased on the target as well if he's targeting that. And then I just got this one, which is a shield, which absorbs 200 damage. I haven't tried it, and I don't think I'm gonna to, because I kinda like the setup she comes with. She has the damage spells here, the 3 bottom ones, and then she has this, which increases her critical hit chance by 50% and gives a damage buff of 20% for 6 seconds. And she also has this rune, which increases the magic critical damage. It does decrease the healing received, but we are not building our team with any really good healing focused creatures, so it doesn't matter too much. And in 3 versus 3 I'm bringing no healers at all, so that rune doesn't we only benefit from it, really, in my opinion. And then I really enjoy these 2 spells here. This one makes her dash away, and it freezes the enemy surrounding me, and also it will stop their spell casting. I think it only freezes in time and will continue once the 3 seconds are over. But either way, it stops them and freezes them in place for 3 seconds and lets me get away, which is nice. It gives you a lot of mobility, and you can keep distance from your enemies. This one, Gust of Wind, is also nice, especially in conjunction with this one. If I freeze them, stop their spells, and when they are stuck, I can put out some spells on them, blam blam blam, and then they unfreeze and get close to me again. I use this one, push them back, and I think that one also interrupts them. Either way, they will miss me because they are too far away, of course. And it also deals 100 air damage. So I kind of like this setup right now. I haven't really looked. This one, Mini Tornado, will cast a Mini Tornado on the target, dealing 400 air damage. And you can see there's a synergy effect if the target is rooted. which we could take advantage of. And let's see, we could 9 seconds cooldown, 13 seconds, 23 seconds. It's quite long cooldown, but we could replace one of the damage spells here. This one also has a synergy effect. I haven't gotten a synergy on it yet, but not. I think perhaps the Minotaur silences, right? But then I would have to focus the same target that he silences, which could be hard in the heat of the battle. And this one is low cooldown, so it would probably be this one that goes. Perhaps one of the mobilities. In that case, it would probably be. Not sure actually. Perhaps this one. Yeah, perhaps this. No, I don't know, because this one is quite good against Craghack. Not that I've tried it in PvP, but still. Then we have. Yeah, there's a lot of nice spells on this hero, and you can't have them all, of course. So you would have to pick what you like the most. And this also has a long cooldown, so. And you can't fill your action bars with 30-second cooldowns abilities. You would be standing still doing nothing for half a minute, and that's not doable. But this one launches a surge of lightning at the enemy, and dealing 450 air damage. And again, another synergy effect. If the enemy is slow, Thunderstrike stuns the target for 4 seconds. Which is awesome. This one is okay. It seems like every hero has something like this. Dispels any debuff or crowd control effects from the hero. I have been frozen a bit on this hero, but it hasn't really interrupted me too much, and I can dash away and push them away if as soon as I'm unfrozen. So not sure if I've changed anything around. Might have done some revamps on these. Yeah, I took away the immunity. Let's see where it is. There it is. Protects the caster from crowd control, and put it in the sequence here. Yeah, so he taunts and then he goes for one of the sequences. Think I moved around here, put the dash, so he dashes to it. I didn't understand the spell really, or I didn't catch this word here, dash, which means he dashes to the target, and that should of course be in the beginning. It should probably say in the text here that he dashes to the target instead of just attacks the target. But oh well. And then basic attack, and here is the crowd control. It's very hard to know where to put this, because you can't set a... you can't pick, if you look here, yeah, pick this one. There's no condition for... you could have any enemy, but there's no condition for... if he's about to be... crowd control or anything, so it's kind of hit and miss, or hit or miss rather, thing. But if you put it in the sequence, it will be executed, and well, he will be immune if somebody decides to crowd control him for 9 seconds after that. So guess that's fine. And just to be sure that he's not stuck waiting for cooldowns, I have this. Can't remember if I had it before. I put it in just in case, so he doesn't stand around doing default attack, which is it's lower damage, as you can see in the DPS here, 7.14 and 11.40. 11. Damn it, 11. Never heard that before. Oh well, that's a new word for you. 11.43 damage per second. And you can see here as well, 40 damage and 25. And I believe the timers are the same, 2 seconds for end cast. Yeah, you can see that here. And the cast speed itself is 1.5. So, but they don't share cooldown, so if you don't wait for it, he will just go to this until one of these are free. Yeah, don't think I changed him. Let's see. No. Or perhaps, I can't remember. I'm doing a lot of changes back and forth just to try different stuff. I could of course look back at my previous episodes and compare it, but there's too many changes and too many tries going on for me to keep track. But I want to show you, in case I have changed something while not recording or in between episodes, just so you can see how my current creature setup is right now. Hopefully you learned something, and hopefully you spot any mistakes and correct me in the comments. And another thing, I won't be buying any more creatures or heroes now. I want you to decide which creature or hero you want me to buy, because I got the ones I feel I want right now, which works for me in the current patch and everything. I don't think any of them are overpowered, really. I'm not sure. I guess it's overpowered to bring more than one tank, but then again my damage is lower. Pretty sure you can counter it, and I have failed bringing the teams I'm bringing, of course. And again, I've not been able to test it out in the PvP, so I don't really have any good facts and numbers to go on. But leave me a comment down below which creature or hero you want to see, because a hero is 1500 credits and a creature is 900, so I can afford a creature now, and I will be able to afford a hero by the end of this episode, or at least in the next episode, if there's a specific hero you want to see or a creature. And there's not many to choose from. There's not many left, rather. I bought most of them. Yeah, and if I haven't showed any of the creatures I currently have properly, and you want to see more of them, do let me know about that as well. And I'll set up a team with them. He's hiding over here. He can be in the background, in the shades. Oh, he'll actually be in the shade. Yeah, but let's do some duels, and I will be bringing her. We can do some 3 versus 3 first. See who I bring. I can't remember if I showed him with the new energy thingy. I think I have. I might also have changed him afterwards. We can have a look at his setup after this fight. Hopefully it's a win. I will go for Sulika. As I said before, always go for the hero. Oh, she's all the way over there. Yep, but always focus the hero. Seems to work. When you get the hero down, the player, in this case the computer control player, has no direct effect or control over the battlefield. And we are free to do whatever we want, but I can see my Stormcaller went down. You suck, Stormcaller. Or I suck setting him up, perhaps. Hopefully the tank will survive. Hopefully I will survive. See, I'm taking damage here. Yeah. This does not look to be a win. I'll see if I can help him out with the mage before I die. Come on. and fast get some damage over to the Snow Maiden. Can push her back. I don't think she's in range for that. Nope. I wonder why it doesn't move her towards the target. But now she's taunted, so that's nice. So I will survive a bit longer. And we will get her down now. And I have increased crit damage, so goodbye, Snow Maiden. And she's down. Awesome. And this is okay. That's an okay outcome, even though I lost one of the creatures, but we won, and that's the main thing. You don't get any bonuses for having everybody alive or anything at all. So, yeah, we're gonna have a look at the Stormcaller. See how I set him up, if I can even remember it myself. Oh yeah, I saw on the forums a setup for this guy. I believe it was on the Steam forums. I can't remember. I tried to do some research now and again, so I'm up to speed. And it seems like people like this setup for him. It's not exactly the same, I believe. I think they have them focused for the enemy doing the most damage, or perhaps the least health. I can't remember. But I want this sequence in. I want them to go for the support first of all, no matter what. I don't care what anyone else says right now. I want to have them focused on this, just to try it out properly. He does the lightning shock, the big spell. Not a lightning shock, then he will entangle them, which roots them, and it also does 50 of damage because of the 3 combo points. And then he does the poison, and he will do the same for the one with the least health. So not the one doing the most damage here. And again, just to make sure he does more damage, the most damage he can, I'll put this one in. Which I will do for all my DPS characters. Yeah, I think that's all. Yep. And this is the big spell. And again, put one little spell in front of it just to increase that damage a tiny bit, just to get more damage out of it. I don't think it hurts. Not sure what the difference is if I take it away. 80, 68, but that's... I don't think you should go too much after this, because that's if he continuously does this spell, blum blum blum, which he won't, because of the cooldown. It doesn't look like it takes into consideration the cooldown of the spells. And that's why you see a lower number now. But either way, he will only do the sequence once, and then he will jump to another sequence until the cooldowns are down. Maybe he will do this. I don't think he will do this in battle. He won't do this again, because this cooldown won't reach 0 before going to it again. So I don't think you should focus too much on the numbers here. That's my experience, at least. I think they mislead you to thinking this is worse than this, which it's not. It's actually increasing the damage of the spell. So yeah, but let's do some more duels. Do another 3 versus 3. Do some 4 versus 4 after that. And you can see I'm almost up to another hero here. Should we bring try the 2 tanks then again? Just to show that one more time with the setup now. And of course I did change those, so you could perhaps see the difference if they're more effective. And she's bringing a tank and Earthshaper. Oh, he taunted me, that bastard. Oh well. I'll go for you then. Clear out the taunt. Because I don't think she can heal. Still love to take her out. Yeah, I will focus on her. The tank is not near me now, so shouldn't be able to taunt me. And she will buff the others, the damage they are doing, so as you can see, that big spell was hers. So we want her gone. Yep. Actually, I'll increase my crit before I do the big spells. Get her down. And as you can see, we are doing very fine health-wise. She's dead. I will go for the Earth Shaper. Because he is quite annoying if left alone and I'm dead. The tanks will have a hard time catching up to him. He will root them in place and do basic annoyance, which we don't like. I will dash away from that minion, freeze him in place. Didn't really help me because, well, it did help me, but I have to walk forward again to reach the targets. The Earth Shaper should go down with that spell. No, one more. Yep, and then we'll do buff ourselves to do some mighty fine damage now. Just look at that, 390 crit, 348 crit, and then some small spells on that. And he has no chance of winning. He doesn't do that much damage alone. He is of course quite nice together with others, but all alone he's going down. Yep. Earth damage rune. Increase earth damage by 5%, decrease fire protection. I think this one is a new rune though. The other ones I've gotten you already had from the start, kinda. Well, I think I got them from the campaign, but still. I got a new pose, I think. Didn't see for which creature it was. Let's do some 4 versus 4. See who I shall bring. Let's actually try this. Yeah, let's try this. I haven't tried this before. Just to try some different stuff. Might screw us over, but we shall see. She's all the way back there. I shouldn't pop that crit that early in the game. But I will try and focus on Sulika. And no one is touching me, which is nice. We like that. Just standing here in the middle, being transparent. I'll dash away to root those. Give myself a buff. Yep. Man, that big spell of hers really lags out the picture here. She's dead. Earth Shaper. I should dash away from all of this. Could be a good idea. Yeah, I think it's something wrong with her spell animation. That's why it lags a bit. It's only when she does that, so, and the computer can handle that stuff, so will probably be ironed out. It probably isn't and shouldn't be a priority for them anyway, so balancing and adding more creatures and stuff so they can get tested is, in my opinion, what they need to do. And of course, if there's any small bugs. Haven't really run into bugs, I think. Not very noticeable, at least. Maybe you have seen something. Again, it's a bit harder for me to keep track of the battlefield while in the game. A lot of stuff is going on, and it's always easier to just watch a video because you can focus exactly wherever you want. So, and we won, and I wasn't even that focused in this fight. So that works. Let's actually have a look at our Earthshaper. If I set something up on him, that was not the one. Earthshaper, there. I always confuse those two. I don't think this one is changed. I think I showed you this in the last, or perhaps I didn't. At least you get to see it now. But this is how I ran with him in the previous episode. I must have shown it, or else I did a mistake and didn't show it. But this is how he's set up. He's focused on the ally with the least health. He heals, put shields, heals, and heals again while doing damage to surrounding enemies. And this should function right. Yeah, the cooldown is down before it reaches it. So, yep, nice. And he'll do the RF effect heal. And he works quite nice for me set up like this. Let's see. Yeah, I put this one on the ally who's dealing the most damage. I don't think that matters really, because the text says all allies inflict an additional 20 earth damage with their attacks. Could I choose any ally? I could. Let's see, what is the range on it? Range is 999, so yeah, any ally. Don't need to specify it. Yep. Just clearing up the sequence text a little bit. Don't need to make it more complicated than it really is. Let's, what shall we bring? This is Veyer. We'll bring the Earthshaper. Let's do this with our 2 tanks then, and the Earthshaper, which is what I usually bring nowadays. We have a shade, so I think it's good. Let's get closer to Veyer. He may dash, yeah. I will just freeze you in place, increase my crit, give you some nice damage. Very nice crit there. And a very nice crit again. I will push you away. Yep, you saw that I interrupted his missile spell there, and that's on cooldown now, so that's very nice. I will dash away from you, freeze you in place. But that's very nice that I caught the animation there. It actually interrupted his missile spell, and I know it was the missile because I played him a lot. Shade, you're next. And also he didn't do it as soon as he was unfrozen or uninterrupted, which means that his spell actually got the cooldown without him being able to execute it. And that's awesome. That's what I wanted to know. Let's get some crit damage on you, little Shade. Not that afraid of him anymore. He was, or he is still doing good damage, and as you can see, my Minotaur is down to half health, and Earthshaper is actually dead, so he is doing some damage out on the battlefield. But I'm not that intimidated when I see him in a setup now, and I'm not even bringing him right now. Could look into setting up a team with his synergies. But I hope it isn't too boring watching me play duels. If you want me to show off the game, duels is the only thing I can do right now. PvP is just, it's sad to say it's dead at the moment, and that's the only reason for it is that the player base isn't large. So, but here we got that new spell for Nur. Launches a surge of lightning at the enemy, dealing 450 air damage. So we will replace that other big spell of hers. I can't remember names. This one, lightning surge, 13 seconds cooldown. See, this is 27 seconds. The range is the same. What is the range from this? 25, 25, 30. Yeah, we will bring that there, and oh man, looks nice. And come back for the next episode, and we'll have a look at that new spell for Nur. I think it will be awesome. If you like this episode, please do leave a like, and of course, if you disliked it, leave a dislike. And please do subscribe to my channel. I'm up to 23 subscribers now, and it makes me happy. Honestly, it makes me happy. I'm very glad that you're subscribing to me and watching the videos, of course. And again, hopefully you're enjoying what you're seeing. Yep, thank you so much for joining me in this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.